All right! Hello, everybody! Welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails of Ghost Heroes. Hello, Doors. Hello, Skywraith. Last time, we got Machias out of unlawful imprisonment, and oh my god, the yaoi vibes were flying! Seriously, it was amazing. I love this game so much. And everybody took the opportunity to dunk on me. Oh, how could you not know who frickin' TOWA is? I don't know. I am so sorry. I can't remember every minor character. Hello, Togpie Naisu. And Roxas, welcome to the stream. Oh my god, I'm giving confirmation that Emma is indeed a witch in the most hilarious way possible if you've read Numi Neko. Otherwise, you'll just think I'm just some kind of lunatic. How many video titles will involve TOWA? As many as I could possibly do. Nagatona. At least two. Oh my god, but with that, we have now officially started chapter 3. Rather brisk pace. I know there's 7 chapters, and we've already started chapter 3 on episode 13, so yeah. It's probably gonna, due to the English dub, it's going much faster. I could see this going like 40 max. Let's go. And Fee was a Jaeger, that's true. Sunday.
It was the middle of June. With summer well underway, a rainy spell seemed to hang over Trista.
Oh wow, this narration is so cozy. Hello, Dolanor, welcome to the stream. Oh my god! Ah, you know I love that. People love Umineko stuff. Hello, Red Max, welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is so cozy.
With our field study wrapped up, the other members of Class 7 and I returned to normal school life. But just when we thought we'd gotten used to the challenging lessons and the breakneck workload, a moment of dread washed over us. Our blood run cold.
What's happened? Oh yeah, that's right. I think I know what he's talking about.
As you all know, tomorrow marks the start of your midterm exams.
Yep. Da da da.
I'm no good with all these papers and essays and circling answers, so I won't really be able to help you much.
Can I take 1 minute to talk about something? I've heard the word tropey thrown around a lot in regards to Cold Steel. And I just think that, at least right now, who knows if it gets worse later. Hello, Yankee, welcome to the stream. I think at least right now, I think that's a word that you have to throw around with caution. Because it's, right now, yes, Cold Steel is using some archetypes. Yes. But are they used well? Do they, like, stick out in this world like they don't belong? The only thing that I noticed so far that did was the initial thing between Rean and Elisa. And even that, like, that's like the one thing. It's like, you know, Elisa, we don't know much about her, but right now, only right now, she's my least favorite. And I don't hate her or anything. It's just, I like everyone else better. And I think that, I don't know. I think that that's, so far, that seems to be a really, not really, but like kind of an unfair accusation because it's flowing wonderfully. I dig this game's vibe so much. Seriously. I still don't know who TOWA is though. Seriously. I'm so sorry. Apparently, that means I haven't paid attention to the story. But I'll change my mind soon. Ooh, that's ominous, Skywraith. Don't say things like that. Anyway, back to the story.
But I'm administering some of your tests, so I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Make me proud, class.
Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder how you became our teacher.
Like, I love the fact that Sarah is just Misato. Like, she fits well with the story.
As I recall, aren't you in danger of a lecture by the vice principal if our performance isn't up to par?
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Most of you tend to get pretty high grades anyway. I can hardly wait to see how well you all do. Remember, the results will be announced next Wednesday. Your scores will be posted on the board by rank, so you can see how you compare to the other classes in your year.
The sooner this week is over, the better.
I can almost taste the tedium.
I'm not gonna let Emma squeak by me again this time.
Oh, I love this one-sided rivalry between Machias and Emma. Emma, you're amazing. I love you.
Oh, one more thing. They're gonna stick the average score for each class up there on the board, too.
Our class averages?
I suppose their intent is to furnish us with motivation in the form of class bragging rights.
Well, I do enjoy a challenge.
Anyway, I know it's only noonish, but I think that's enough homeroom for today. You guys can stay here and study, or just head on back to your dorms. Up to you.
Oh yeah, totally. Redback, she got this job by street smarts. Yeah. No, and the fact that they want Class 7 to be this like special unit, looks like, with these Arcus ornaments. Like, it's clear she was asked to come more train them in combat.
Prez, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. Stand, bow.
Yes, talk bye. Oh, back to no voice. Jeez, what should I do? I could stand to bone up on just about everything, honestly. But my biggest worry right now is math.
I wouldn't mind doing a few study sessions with you, if you think it would help.
I still don't know who TOWA is. I am racking my brain.
I need to review math anyway. I'm not sure how much time I'll be able to spare, though.
You mean it? That'd be a huge help. Group study. Ah, group study was my favorite thing in college. I loved that.
My biggest weak spot is Erebonian history, I guess. I doubt that comes as a huge surprise to anyone.
Are we gonna have a study party?
I think I understand all the material we've gone over directly in class, but there are some finer points. I can aid you with that if you'd like. Though in return, I'd appreciate a fresh pair of eyes to help revise my military science essay. It'd be my pleasure.
Would you like to study with me, V? Yeah, give me a non-spoilery hint. Hollow Mirage, yeah. I'm fine with a non. Don't tell me. Don't just straight up tell me. I have been following the chess club. Yes, Red Max. I guess so. Oh, would you two mind if I jumped in too? I could use a little refresher on my classics. Of course. You're more than welcome. Oh, I already knew that, Togpie, that TOWA appeared in a manga. Yep, I already knew that. I already knew that one. Would you like to join us, Laura? It's funnier if I don't get it. Ha ha ha. Very funny, Roxas. No, I appreciate your invitation, but I'll have to pass this time. There's a subject I need to review in private. I'll see you all later. Yeah, he's a character we hear about in a book. I'm trying to think which book. It's not... There's some that takes... Okay, it's not Back Alley Dr. Glenn. It's not fucking Gambler Jack, because that's Remiferia and Calvard. The protagonist of the book that's reprinted in here, Carnelia, is called Toby. So if you're trying to trick me into thinking that that's the same guy, that's not it. Like, seriously. So, I don't know. I'll see you all later. What is it in Sunshine Agnes? Sunshine Agnes that introduced the concept of witches and trails? Yeah, Gambler Jack is Calvert. Yeah. Huh. What's it with her? Huh.
Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But I could have sworn I saw her looking over at Fee.
What is... Oh my god. It's so fun, like, guessing, like, what the relationships between everyone is. Hey, Rean?
Huh? What is it?
You heading back to the dorms?
You're totally welcome to come study with us if you want. Study party! Yeah!
Oh yeah, that was a bit too much Randy and not much Gaius. Gaius is more serious.
I wasn't planning on heading straight back. You know, I gotta go make my rounds, talk to everybody. Talk to TOWA! Everybody. Oh, Rean. I might come and join you guys in a bit later. Alright then. That might be a bit amusing or cringeworthy to see you fumble about talking to this girl you have a crush on. What? Which girl? I don't know. I don't have a crush on anybody.
Hello, Tilrin. Welcome to the stream.
Perhaps we'll see you later. But once I agree with Machias that might be amusing.
Day before exams is a free day. Talking to certain characters will allow you to study with them. But you run out of bond points. Haha, joke's on you. I ain't run out of bonding points. Time of day will change to evening, that means story will advance. Alright, let's explore. Everyone's so absorbed in studying for their midterms. I don't think anyone called my grades amazing, so maybe I should start doing the same. If my parents' threats are to be believed. Fate of my allowance depends on it. Oh wow, there's people studying over there. It's Eustace and Gaius. Okay. Hello, not Ren. Studying for exams? Ha! Surely you jest. Excellent grades come naturally to me. There is no need for something as common as studying. That's just the nature of nobility. After all, we have gifts that mere commoners cannot fathom.
But you've got pencil marks on your hands.
Your imagination's playing tricks on you. If you let it lead you any further, you might imply that I've been studying in secret to show Elisa up. How rich that would be!
Helen, are you sure you don't want to study with Bridget? That means you definitely went out of her way to ask you and everything. I don't need her help. Let's hurry and get back to the dorm so we don't get soaked. Sure.
Yeah, this crown is like a new dumb new YouTube thing that it's like giving to the people who talk the most in chat. I don't know why they do it. Seriously.
These sweets are delicious, Nicholas.
It's always helpful to eat something sweet while you study, so I thought I should make my own. Don't eat too many though, you'll end up too energized to concentrate.
Got it. Nothing tops having a classmate you can count on.
Oh, I think we missed a door, actually. Yep. Oh, it's you two, Mint. Hello, Mint.
You might not have noticed, but I'm an Orbital Science whiz. My dad's a Rhineford employee, and he always used to help me study. Gotta say I'm feeling pretty good about these exams. I can't wait to get a perfect score and surprise Uncle Makarov.
I remember. Oh, you two are so sweet.
Help you study? Sorry. I can't teach to save my life.
Well, at least she wasn't cringing at me. That's an improvement from back home. Nobody knows about my dark past as Rean Cold Steel. Except, you know, my closest friends and allies. But they don't seem to be bothered. On the outside.
This music room was actually a great place to study during the test period. It's so quiet. I invited Alan along to study with me, but he turned me down. Maybe he really is trying to avoid me.
Why is he trying to avoid you? God damn it. I must know all the dramas. Oh my god. That, wow. I don't think I've ever seen this in any other game. Wow. That is such a cool touch. I don't think I've ever seen any other game do this. Like, literally, I've played games for fucking at least more than 30 years, and I've never seen a single game where a character will pull out an umbrella in the rain. That's crazy. Maybe like Undertale, but that was like a scripted scene.
I love the rain.
Oh, you're another witch. I gotta introduce you to Emma.
Let me let you in on a little secret. I don't even need to study thanks to a special little trick of mine. Page 44 will be on our Orbital Science exam. This is certainty. This is fate.
You're just making things up now. What if she does have some sort of special power? I mean, it couldn't hurt to study that page, just in case.
Oh, wow. What was that? Yeah, this wasn't even on the guide either. Damn. That was cool. Wait. I missed something in the music room? There's a book on the oh, thank you for that. Okay, well, we're right there. Wow, I would have not seen it. Damn. A book entitled The Fancier's Guide to Erebonian Opera and Paintings is pompously on the shelf.
Why would one book cover such different topics? Still, it'll probably cover some of the stuff on our exams. Wouldn't hurt to give it a read.
Increasing knowledge of art. Damn, holy shit. Wow, there's a lot of different... We actually studying is not just like a scripted thing. Alright, I'll do all the bonding social links last. I should probably be making my way home soon too. But first, I have a report to make to Principal Van Dyke. Exams begin tomorrow. I wish you all the very best of luck.
Our midterms are really closing in, but I'm more afraid of the exam period being over than the exams themselves. When it's all over, I'll have to start going to swimming club practice again.
If you hate swimming club so much, why do you still do it?
Never mind. Just ignore me, please.
It's strange credulity to imagine that anyone would forget their umbrella during such an extended period of rain. Master Vincent had always been one to defy expectations, however.
Might I escort you home, mademoiselle? We can stroll along, safely tucked under the same umbrella as the raindrops perform their emotional percussive concert.
That honestly is super romantic. I love being at home when the rain is falling on the roof. That is a happy place for me.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline your clearly selfless offer, because I'll be studying on midterms right here.
Oh, hello, Instructor Mary. Yeah, you need a big umbrella for it. Definitely, Doris.
These will be your very first midterms, won't they? I have to admit, I'm a little nervous, too. It's the first time I've come up with questions for them. You should be fine as long as you study up on everything we've covered in class. Don't be afraid to ask questions either.
Ask!
There were a couple of art history things I needed cleared up, actually.
Oh my! A student is really relying on me for help! What a pleasant surprise! Art evolved in a very complex way during the Middle Ages, you see.
We are smarter in arte. Let's go. I know that this is the first examination period for you first years, but try not to let it get to you. Your studies here are merely meant to shape your future and provide you with unforeseen possibilities. No pressure.
Hello, Lestat. Welcome to the stream.
As tough as the exams might seem. Just put your all into them, and everything should work out in the end. Oh, scene.
You probably know this already, but the faculty lounge is off limits while exams are going on. If you want to see a teacher, you gotta knock on the door and ask. You got something you want to ask me?
Hello, Frank. Welcome to the stream. Who do I think Nico will like the best? Probably Tio and Randy. I think they're the best also. So I think Tio and Randy. Like Tio's backstory and everything. I think he's gonna love the Ren stuff.
Hello, Ice Cream. Welcome to the stream.
Yes, I do, Instructor Makarov.
I've actually got an orbital science question to ask you. Figures. Show me what got you stumped. I'll get you up to speed.
Increase your knowledge of orbital science now.
Hello, Principal.
First years may not be used to them, but midterms are important examinations that determine your academic future. They test not only your general attitude towards your lessons, but the effort you put in before and after said lessons too. In other words, they exist for you to display just what you've learned ever since you enrolled here. Stay attentive and give them your all. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he is huge. Seriously, the principal is just gigantic man there. All right, and that's the whole school. This still is crazy. I still can't believe the umbrella.
Rainy days so lovely. They're truly a blessing for flowers and crops. Thank you, adios.
There was a book in the principal's office. God damn it! Ah, jeez. Oh, yeah, is there anything new we can get points for? No, let's get another salmon badge.
Nothing better than to do with all this rain than get some fishing in. Fish always bite better than rain anyway. Midterms, what about them? Who's got the time to study for exams?
How would I rant? Right, Estelle, Conan, and Lloyd. Estelle at the top.
What is this?
Estelle at the top, definitely. I don't scan things, Andre. I hate scanning enemies.
That's a catch.
Holy shit, damn. Gold. Whoa. Oh, just 2 more types to go. I'm so glad they finally got rid of scanning again in Daybreak. Seriously.
Not bad.
Crap.
That's a catch.
Oh, wow, another gold.
That's a catch.
Arowana. Oh, delicious Sepith Mass. Oh my god. Friggin' pot marks everywhere. Holy shit, nowhere is safe. I hate scanning. I ain't gonna do it. It sucks the fun out of the game. Is nobody here? Book on the table. Oh, that's right. I forgot the book on the... Where? What table? Where? Scanning is only okay in, like... if it doesn't take up a fucking turn. Like, I hate it when Scanny takes up a turn. That to me is like, fuck that. There it is. We can tell military science a primer. Something that bent like a courageous commander.
Flip, this is one well-written book. Illustrations really bring that to life, too.
Oh, that's cool, Tillerman.
Wait a second. This probably belongs to someone. Nobody leave a book like this behind, so I'll bet they'll be back soon. I'll just leave this here.
I was able to read it, though. I know, and I get doing that for bosses, Hello Mirage, but it feels like a waste of fucking time on regular enemies. On bosses, I get that. We'll go to the line. We've already read this. Is there a second one here? Are you talking about this book? I don't see any glowy spots. Oh, there is none here. Okay. God damn it.
It must be terribly cold in the stables right now after this downpour. Fear not, Whitcomb, I'm coming to save you now. Ha ha! He's certainly passionate.
Yeah, I'm not achievement hunting. The only time I think I've ever made an effort to scan is in the Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth.
Rainy days are great, especially since you can always find great material once the rain stops. It never fails. Speaking of, a beautiful black cat strolled by just a little while ago. A black cat on a rainy day makes for some choice material too.
What is material?
Good grief. I pity anyone unlucky enough to get caught out in this downpour. Better go make sure that everything in the auditorium stays rust-free.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, scanning in Metroid Prime. I did that. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, definitely. Metroid Prime games. Because it actually felt like part of the gameplay there.
It's gonna be some tough work. At least I don't have exams to study for.
Sister Ornella was gracious enough to offer me help with my studies. She does so much for me without expecting anything in return. I really do appreciate her kindness. I have a few subjects I'm not entirely competent about, so I felt that I should take her up on her offer.
Shoot it, Hugo. I'm not taking any advice from you. I can memorize everything in one go the night before.
Becky. You won't be able to remember anything that way. The trick to memorization is to study up just before you go to bed. When you wake up, you review everything once more to seal the deal. It's easy, it's efficient, and best of all, it works. I guarantee it. You should try it too, Rean. Might as well give it a shot. Thanks.
Oh wow, we're just gathering up study tips.
Nice to see you, Rean. We have private study areas available if you need one. Find them up on the far end of the second floor. You'll find all sorts of reference books on the bookshelves, too. They should prove rather helpful, I think. This is so hard, Theresia. Help me! Come now, don't give it so quickly. Two of us will get through these together one by one. You really are hopeless when it comes to studying, aren't you? Gee, thanks for the reminder. The difference between the way that she's acting now and a reliable persona as lacrosse club captain is rather funny. I think Elisa and Ferris's perception of her would be shattered if they saw her like this. Look like a young Ellie here. I haven't had any time to read anything fiction with our exams starting tomorrow. Can you imagine how it feels to be separated from your true love? These exams need to end so I can get back to reading. Recommended reading corner. Nothing new here, I don't think.
Oh, hello there. Didn't you come along to review some of what we covered in class?
Actually, I was just passing by. Are you sure you're not the villain? I really think that's very possible that you're the bad guy in this game. I don't know why, I just have a feeling.
Oh, come now. There's no need to be shy. Not when it comes to history. Let's get started, shall we? Why don't we go over every little thing that might be possibly come up on your exam?
Sounds like it could be helpful if I could actually stay awake.
Increase the knowledge of history. Oh, there's a book.
Oh, a book on horse riding. It's not what should I be reading right now. I could study for my exams. Not about Uma Musume. I can't wait to show those upper class students.
Book entitled Political Economics of Primers. It's primely on the shelf. Oh, it's like a chest message. Oh, that brings me back to last week because we had chest messages from y'all.
Given the subject matter, this book seems really accessible. It should probably make for a really good refresher.
Political economics. Economical politics. Oh, there is a new book. Okay. Let's see. Sports.
Sports. Beyond tradition.
In modern times, we frequently encounter the word sports, a collective term for all forms of competitive physical activity. To the extent that it is hard to imagine that an era might have existed where Erebonians were unfamiliar with the word. And yet, 100 years ago, this is exactly the case. The Erebonian Empire has historically valued scholarship and the martial arts. As such, swordsmanship, horsemanship, and falconry have always been popular, but these are not just sports, but instead serve more of a traditional cultural purpose. However, in recent years, competitive sports played along according to a list of agreed-upon rules have begun to gain popularity, differing with the martial arts of the past, which focused simply on defeating one's opponent. Here, I would like to introduce a number of examples of popular sports. Fencing, a sport which has grown out of the traditional swordsmanship of the past. 3 varieties of weapon are used: foil, epee, and saber. Protective clothing is also used in matches to ensure the safety of participants. Horse racing and polo, a competitive racing sport which has its origins in traditional horsemanship, sometimes involving obstacles. The addition of gambling elements to the sport of racecourses is a relatively recent practice. Polo is a sport played on horseback in which players use a long mallet to knock a wooden ball into opposing team's goal to score a point. Competitive swimming, both a sport and a recreational activity which is its origins swimming practice of the past. Competitive swimming also introduced several other separate sports, including water polo and diving. 4 major styles of swimming exist: freestyle, breaststroke, backstroke, and butterfly. Tennis and lacrosse, both are relatively recent additions to the sporting world, rapidly gaining in popularity even in Erebonia. Professional championships are now held regularly. Both use implements designed specifically for that sport. Racket for tennis, a cross for lacrosse. Is that really what it's called in lacrosse? It's called a cross. The lacrosse bat thing is called a cross. Is the ball called a la? And involve a ball, but other than the two sports differ completely in how they're played. Number of players on a team and the rules they're played by. Many of these sports are divided by gender, with except of horse racing, and played according to strict rules, making them differ significantly from the traditional martial artists of the past. With the likelihood that the number of people engaging in these sports will continue to increase in the years ahead, the Imperial Sports Association hopes to play a vital role in improving these sports. ISA, it's in the game. Refining the rules they're played by, and spreading awareness of them so that they can be enjoyed even by a large number of people. Yeah, yep. Ate that, Buck. Alright, last thing here is to check out the student union. There's a famous saying about days like these. Margaritas always go down smoothest in the day. That's why I'm always tantalizing. So tantalizing when the dark clouds roll in. But just look, don't touch.
I think I've hit my limit, actually. Oh god, I need a palate cleanser.
There it is. There's the cat. The cat that's... Oh, this must be Emma's witch cat. Very similar to Fee.
How'd that cat manage to get in here? I guess it must have been looking for somewhere to get out of the rain. I actually have some fresh milk on me. I'll give her some.
Yes.
She seems so happy. Maybe I'll bring her some more another time. Aw, she's purring.
Every student's least favorite time of the year is finally upon us. Well, one of them anyway. Don't think for a second you're gonna make it through this these decent grades just by praying Idios. Idios only help those who help themselves. Which means you're gonna do a whole lot of studying. Man, all the cute girls keep chasing me off and they don't want to be bothered while they're studying. What's the point of being on edge this late in the game?
They're not edging you.
You either know something or you don't. Grammar now is a waste of time.
Untrue, it reminds you of shit. Oh, yep. There's Fee and Emma. And here's the twins. Studying is so boring. But Rean here might make things interesting. In fact, I've got a great idea. Why don't we have a little Q&A competition? Every time someone gets a question wrong, they have to take off an article of clothing. Seriously? I'm not doing that. Never in a million years. Oh, okay. Guess we won't be studying at all then. That's not what I meant.
As long as everyone keeps their clothes on, I'm fine with helping you two study. Probably helped me too.
Study material that might be on the exam. Maybe.
Man, what's the point in studying? I don't want to go to the fencing club, damn it. Ha, man. They're always like this when it comes to exam season. Can't really say I disagree, though. Sooner we're done with exams, sooner we get back to clubs. All we can do is make sure they don't end too painfully. Yeah, I gotcha. I always try to ensure that the cafeteria's menu stays healthy and well balanced. This should be a good place to eat while you're getting ready for your exams. I recommend the fish. Let's say it's good for your memory. You could eat the fish raw, but I'm not preparing sushi today.
Everywhere you look, there's someone with their nose in a book and their notes at the ready. Well, this cafeteria's a place for you students, so I'm not going to stop anyone from studying here. I'll be happy to pour you some lemon tea if you get tired, too. Ah. Oh, there she is.
Feeling confident about these midterms, Dorothy?
I never have a problem with classical studies or literature. In fact, I'm very excited for classical studies. Letting my fantasies take over as I study works wonders. For instance, how could I ever forget the star-crossed knights whose love-hate relationship took a tragic turn when they met in combat? Do you have any idea how many doujinshi there are in Arabonia based on that?
Hey, you're getting all story-eyed.
Indeed I am.
We had a match against the upper class chess club just before the exam started. You know what? We won, all thanks to Machias.
I remember Machias was here with you guys.
He was every bit as good as I expected him to be. We're about to begin a study session for the upper class students in the salon. Only the finest minds have been invited. Naturally, this includes a number of second years as well. Hard to imagine a better group to study with. Have you accepted my offer, Schwarzer, you would have been able to join us. Though I suppose there's little point in telling you about it now. I'm not sure what you're getting at, but good luck with your studies. Fucker.
Thank you, Red Max.
I got much better people to study with. Like the girl right downstairs I am putting off talking to, asking to study with because I'm nervous.
Hello, M. Carlson. Welcome to the stream.
Let's go walk around.
Oh, we're locked to the school. Okay. All right. So we have 6 areas. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, 6 and 5. Okay, so we actually have an extra point, it looks like. All right, that's cool. It's gonna save time. All right, let's go in the school first. Oh, there was a book at the literature cup? Okay, remind me when we go back there. God damn it. All right, here we go. Uses and guys.
Oh, are the two of you studying military science? Looks like you guys are tearing through things too. Haha, more or less. You caught us just as we reached the section on military symbols. Care to join us?
Yep.
Sure, couldn't hurt. I didn't know a thing about military science until we entered the academy, so I'm not feeling terribly confident. It's not as though most schools teach military minutiae along with literature and math. We're all in the same boat here. Either way, we'd be happy to have another person to paddle. Have a seat. Then let's begin. Map marking symbols are used to represent an assortment of different units and formations. This is the symbol for infantry.
A box. It's a box. Oh, this reminds me of Valkyria Chronicles.
Rean, try to draw the symbol for headquarters from memory. Gotcha. Pretty sure it's this.
Okay, it's a shoebox. Well, infantry is crossbox. I get it.
Guys, think you'd draw the symbol for an armor troop? Sure, that should be it.
Tissue box. Armor is tissue box. Sure, Tilrin.
Now I have a tough one for you. What does this symbol mean?
E-box.
That's engineer, right? You got it. E for engineer. Whoa. So much to memorize for this class.
I agree, Tilrin.
And the fact that we're going in blind makes it even worse. These seem like they're all basics, though. Given that not all of us will end up involved with the military, it does seem a little excessive. But bear in mind that a military science class is to teach us how to deal with hard situations efficiently.
Oh, you know what that reminds me of, Tilrin? Ages ago when I was in college, our biochemistry professor gave us a flash game about that taught us how to memorize the amino acids. It was really effective. It was an incredible way to study them. That really helped. I don't know if you could find it. It was called acideroids. Even though it's named after asteroids, it's more like Galaga.
But bear in mind that only a military science class is to teach us how to deal with hard situations effectively.
No, that's DNA you're talking about, Torin. These are amino acids. The actual proteins. The actual building blocks of proteins. DNA encodes the amino acids. I don't know if you'll find it. It's Flash, and Flash doesn't exist anymore. It's okay, Tilren.
In that sense, there's plenty to learn even if we never find ourselves on a battlefield. That's probably why it's mandatory. If it could save our lives, we owe it to ourselves to do well. Agreed.
Yeah, just add an S to that, Tilren. Eustace, Gaius, and Reed stayed together for a while longer. Continuing to test each other in military science. Ah, yes. Link level increasing. Alright. I think we have more bond points here than studies. Yeah, I have 4 left and 5 bond points.
Oh, there's 2 with the student union. Okay, thanks, Taurus.
Oh, so this is where you are. Well, when you guys study, you two don't mess around.
Well, no better motivator than fear, right? Our exams start tomorrow, and we've got to know our orbital science. I want to make sure I study as much as I possibly can before then.
Ha, there's no such thing as too prepared. Besides, this is our last chance to get a full day of studying in. How about it, Rean? Up for one last marathon study session?
Sure, I got nothing but time. Orbital science isn't quite my forte anyway.
In that case, let's get started with the basics.
Sounds good to me. So, orbital energy is generated by septium, right? And it differs from other types of energy in that it replenishes itself over time.
It's hard to imagine what life would be like without it. Orbital energy's in everything. Lighting, railways, telephones, battle orbits.
That segues nicely into our next topic. Let's talk battle orbments. Their first key feature is their portability. Their second is their ability to synchronize with their user, allowing them to easily use orbital arts. Magic for the everyman. Feature 3 is their flexibility. A battle orbment's capabilities can change dramatically based on the quotes within.
That summary wouldn't have been more perfect if we read it out of this textbook. That's our Machias.
I can't believe you could rattle off all that without stopping to think. But if you already have the basics down, are you just trying to help me instead of focusing on what you really need to study?
No, it's not that. Not at all. What are you talking about? Reciting the information I've learned like this helps it stick in my memory. Remember far more of what you teach than what you read. It might look flashy, but this is really productive studying for me too.
Well, everyone needs a method.
As I said earlier, it's not possible to be too prepared. And while we still have a lot of ground to cover on our orbital science review, I would appreciate it if you would help me study for a few others while we're done.
Of course.
I'd be happy to.
Really?
Well, thank you.
Rean, Machias, and Elliot continued their oral science studies, feeling much more confident about the exam every minute. Elliot and Machias. Let's go to the gym first before coming back. We should check the old schoolhouse. Really? Okay.
Oh, are you two studying? At least I probably met up with Laura because she was worried about her.
Yeah, we both figured we had a lot of art to brush up on. It's probably not our most important subject in the grand scheme of things, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try.
I've never had to deal with a series of exams right now in a row like this. Laziness could very well be tantamount to failure. Would you like to join us, Rean?
Hell yeah, love to. The exam's supposed to be focused on the basics of illustration, right?
You got it. Let's get started. How about you ask the first question, Rean?
Sure. Okay, first question. Lisa, what is a dessin?
I think it's a drawing that makes use of monochrome lines of varying heaviness to highlight the way it highlights its subject.
Damn, I would have no idea about this. My sister would probably know this, though.
You think correctly. So, Laura, what exactly is a sketch?
Hey, why'd you give her the easy question? A sketch portrays a subject roughly, with little in the way of detail. I suppose it could be likened to an early first draft of a drawing. That's right. Sketches and destins are basically two sides of the same coin, since both use the start of painting. The big difference is that destins usually take some time to finish, whereas sketches are pretty quick.
But there's a method that's even quicker and more basic than sketching. Any ideas, Laura?
That would be croquis, I believe.
You two know your stuff. Maybe that just means we should be using harder questions to study with.
I've talked about my sister many times. She's the one who drew my fucking my fucking profile picture in the in every thumbnail. She's an artist, yes. Very good one too.
You two know your stuff. Maybe that just means we should be using harder questions to study with. Let me see if I can find some.
Hey, Rean, if you want, I can ask the next set of questions. It's hardly effective studying if you don't get to answer any questions yourself.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just give me a minute here and I'll find you a really good one.
Well, if you insist. Maybe we should have expected this. He really is a kind-hearted person. And so they continue their art session. All right, so you said to check the old schoolhouse. Oh, there is somebody there. Oh, hey, Teach.
Instructor. You helping checking out the old schoolhouse?
Yup. Just your quick peek inside, though. You'll be pleased to know there don't seem to have been any major changes since last month.
I'm totally fine with that. At least that means we can just focus on our studying for our midterms then. I really would like to know what's going on with this building, though.
Well, whether we ever find out or not all depends on your investigations. Still, I think you guys are edging closer to wherever the truth may be. And you almost seem ready to start using combat links at a more advanced level, too.
What advanced level? You mean there's more?
Hello, Door2. Welcome to the stream. I think Beryl is like one of the first people we talked to. Door2. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Oh, your Arcus unit still have plenty of little tricks and features hidden away. The greater the awareness of your link partner, the more effective your combat link will be. Oh, we already know that. But don't take my word for it. Try it out during your next investigation. Mwah.
Sure. I don't really know what she's trying to get at.
Hey, Crow. Georgie.
Hey there, Rean. What's up? Hold on. Let me guess, you were studying away nice and diligently when your orbital lamp suddenly went out. Swing and a miss. You two seem pretty relaxed despite how close the midterms are getting. Who do you think you're talking to? I know better than anyone that it's pointless to start studying this late in the game while the goddamn train rumbles.
Is that an air? No, I think that's actually an airplane in the background. God damn it. Oh my god, Door2. That sounds like something from Kaguya. But, did you hear the tragic news about Kaguya? They're just gonna have one more movie that skips right to the fucking end of the story.
essentially skipping like 3 seasons worth of material they could have done. It's absolute tragedy what they're doing with Kaguya. Seriously. Absolute fucking tragedy. Oh god. I was so looking forward to it. Like, it's such a good show. They had so much more material to adapt. Man, I am so pissed off about that. I hope they do more Bacarina. Seriously. Hello, Colin. Welcome to the stream.
How's that working out for you? Gro's actually pretty good when it comes to the practical stuff. Survival skills, first aid, all those kinds of things. Really?
Same, Colin.
See? All stuff you don't need to study for. But if you're feeling shaky about any of it, I'm happy to teach you a thing or two. Sure, I'll take you up on that. Wait, you serious? I was just saying that to be cool. The idea of Crow teaching anyone anything is a little unnerving. Were you just joking? Nah, it's cool. Might as well show you the ropes. Well, if we borrow a chair too, George? Go for it.
So Crow passed all of his knowledge on to Rean. Oh, it's still going.
That about sums up all they but they're testing your first year's honor. You should probably make sure you got CPR down too. Do you actually need to brush up on that? Do you think it'll come up? That's only one of the most basic things anyone would expect out of a Thor student, so it wouldn't hurt to know. Right, here's how it goes. If you find someone who's collapsed, first up is checking whether or not they're conscious. If they're unconscious, it's safe to assume that they're in trouble. Next, you're going to want to shout for help. You're not going to want to try and handle this on your own, got it? The more people that you have helping you out, the better their chances are to survive. That makes sense. Next up is to make sure they're breathing. If they aren't, or something weird about the way they are, it's CPR time, baby. This basically involves giving them a repeated combination of chest compressions and rescue breaths. You need to keep this up until their pulse and breathing return, got it? Don't give up until the very end. Understood. He does seem like the kind of person I could count on in a jam. I guess George is right about him being good at practical stuff. Now all you gotta do is put that into practice. If you see a girl in need, you better get right in there. When she wakes up and sees you saved her life, boom, baby. Instant fireworks. Your hands and lips are in the right spots already. Every time I think anything positive about you, you go and say something like that. You better not have done that with TOWA. Oh, I haven't gotten a chance yet. What? Oh, well. This was useful, though. Thanks for taking the time to teach me. Good luck, my son. Go out there and get some good grades for me.
Oh, no crochet link. I see. Oh, hello, Battle Fries. Welcome to the stream. Oh, thank you so much. We just started chapter 3. Thank you so much for watching. I try my best. Thank you. How do you get enough money for those covers? My god. Oh wait, there's a new what with the new master quartz? What do you mean? Oh, it's in the shop. What were the big events in chapter 2? We went to Berea Heart. And we learned a lot about Eustace and Machias. Eustace's whole family with Rrrrrufus and stuff. Scepter Wing Mobius. Damn, that's a lot. Alright, student in the final place. Mobius is really good. We do not have the money for it. I don't know where I can sell my bloody, Oh, okay. I can't do it there for some reason. Alright. Let's do TOWA last, but I wanted to get the book out of here. Book entitled Erebonian History and Pictures is on the shelf.
What is this? More like a comic book than a traditional textbook. It does seem historically accurate, though. Can't hurt to give it a read.
Alright, let's see. Yes, Fee and Emma. We'll just save.
Are the two you going over Erebonian history?
I can't memorize things like this, 'cause it's all pointless. Fee, that seems a little harsh. Oh, I know. Why don't you join us, Rean? I'm sure it makes studying more enjoyable for Fee, too.
Hell yeah, let's go. Battle Fries, you should play Sky and Crossfell.
Sounds like a good idea to me. The exam's gonna be focused on the War of the Lions, right? Too bad they cut that content out of the remake.
That's right. Shall we start from the beginning then?
After that, Drackles gathered soldiers in the Nord Islands. And in the year 952 of the Septian calendar, he liberated the capital, bringing the war to an end.
Excellent! Well done, Fee.
I guess it's stuck.
Incidentally, the war came to an end in July of that year, which is next month, so that's easy to remember. They said it was raining in Heimdall that day.
Oh, I was talking about Final Fantasy Tactics. There was a PSP remake of it called War of the Lions ages ago that had a bunch of extra content. But they cut all that shit out of the newer version of Final Fantasy Tactics. That's coming up soon, which is really sad.
But legend has it that the moment Admiral Drackle stepped into the city, the rain stopped.
Ah, that's neat.
Yeah, that seems like a story that'll stick in my memory. You're a pretty good teacher, aren't you?
Well, I'm always using tricks like these to help me remember things. If you're having fun while you study, it makes it that much easier for the material to stick in your memory.
Interesting. So that's your method. Well, if you can do it, we can do it too. Shall we finish this stuff off then?
Please.
I get that, Battle Fries. You can check out the remake of Sky 1 coming up in a couple of months. Rean stayed with MMV a while long, make sure they're new running the story back to front. My god, stupid trains. Alright, now is the moment.
It's the moment of truth. Okay, study time with TOWA. I've put this off long enough. Okay. She's super smart. She's a fucking student council president. Of course she is. How do I go about this? If I go in there saying I'm gonna help her, that's gonna be so arrogant as hell. Okay. And if I ask her to help me, then just putting an extra burden on her. Shit. What do I do? Maybe I shouldn't go in there at all. I should go. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. I'll just take it. You know what? No promises. I'm gonna take a peek and see how TOWA is doing. And if she is studying and asks me anything, then the chips fall where they may. Oh.
Oh, hi, Rean. How goes the study?
I suppose it's probably fine. But these are going to be my first midterms ever, so I'm more than a little nervous.
First years, how innocent. It doesn't help that the military academies have a lot of subjects that other schools don't, but you'll get used to it.
That's true. Combat studies and military science name too. Oh, and you're gonna want to make sure that you're ready for the political and economics exam too.
Why's that?
Well, it's much asked man's subject.
That's not a very nice thing to call Vice Principal Heinrich, Angie.
He does seem like the type to write a ridiculously hard exam.
Oh, I know. How about I give you a hand studying for it? If you're free, at least.
Oh, yeah! Oh my god! Thank you, Idios. Idios looked down upon my woe and blessed me! Yes! Oh, yeah, sure. Are you sure?
Of course. You're always helping me out, right?
Political economics is TOWA's strongest subject. You wouldn't want to pass this up. Study with TOWA? Hell the fuck yeah!
Well, if you're offering, I'd really appreciate it.
I sure am. Let's get started then.
Thus, Rean and TOWA's study session began.
Why does she have to be here? Most of the stuff I was unsure about makes a lot more sense now.
That's good to hear. We should probably go over some current affairs too.
For an exam?
Yeah. The Vice Principal has a habit of putting questions based on recent news into his exams.
I've had teachers who do that. Oh, that was happening in Trails to Azure. Battle Fries.
This year. Maybe we should go over some recently enacted laws.
Yeah, that sounds like the kind of thing he'd put in there. Just so more people could be caught off guard, get it wrong, and get lectured out for being indifferent about society.
I'd rather avoid that.
Recent laws, recent laws, recent laws. The Financial Transactions Act from last year is one of the best known, I suppose. It requires you to inform prospective buyers of the risks when selling them stocks or securities. A number of people have suffered massive losses buying shares lately, so it's passed to keep people informed.
Ah, they're trying to dodge the Great Depression here.
Huh, so that's the history behind the Financial Transactions Act.
Then there's the Imperial Transportation Act, which determines the rules of the road for drivers. That was last year too. There are more and more people buying cars lately. Nobles and commoners. But car accidents were getting out of hand.
Oh, it's fine, Battle Fries. It's 2 games. Zero and Azure are the cross filaments.
And that was especially true in Heimdall, which is why the law was enacted there first.
I'll have to try and remember that.
And then there's the Revisional Taxation Act, which impacted just about every province you could think of.
In other words, a fancy name for the much reviled tax increases. They're being enacted in the provinces, almost doubling land and business taxes. You've probably at least heard about them.
I have, yeah. Seemed like a pretty major topic back in Celtic.
No problem, Battle Fries.
If he's gonna set up a question about a recent law, it's probably gonna be about one of these 3. Hopefully that'll be some help at least.
Even if none of them come up, you've really helped me out. I'm feeling a lot more confident now. Thank you both for all of your help.
I didn't do anything at all. I'm just hanging out.
If there's anything else you want to know, let me know. I'd be happy to help.
Thanks, I will. Oh, yes! My bond with TOWA is strengthened. Ha 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 ha! Oh, god damn it, it's already time to head home. Oh, I put off hanging out with TOWA too long. God damn it! I didn't even realize because of the goddamn rain. I guess I should get ready to head back to the dorms. Gah.
Excuse me?
Lovely voice. Hello, Miss Maid.
I do apologize for stopping you on a rainy day like this. Do you know if this is the building in which I might find the principal's office?
Are you gonna just go in and assassinate him or something?
Oh, yeah, you're in the right place. His office is in the East Wing, first floor.
This seems odd. This seems oddly important. This scene would not be voiced if you were not somebody important.
The receptionist might have gone home already, but I can show you the way if you'd like.
Thank you for your kindness.
And again, it says maid like girl and not just maid.
But I couldn't possibly trouble you more than I have already. I'll be able to find the way, I'm sure. Well then, if you'll excuse me, Master Rean.
Are you? Am I just imagining, or is she like the Ren like girl?
Wait a minute. How does she know who I am?
Ah, there we go. That's right. I didn't even catch that.
Rean?
There we go.
Hey there, Elisa. Heading back to the dorm?
Yep. Emma and the others are staying a little longer to cram a little more. But I figured I'm not gonna learn much more today, so I might as well call it a night and start prepping for tomorrow.
Right. Well, you're going my way, so what do you say we head back together?
Sure, okay. Hey, it's not often the two of us get to walk back to the dorms together, is it?
Well, at least I got something good out of this downpour.
Damn, Rean, smooth operator here.
Is there even a filter between your brain and your mouth?
Nah, no need for that between friends. But you're in good company. My sister's asked me that before, too.
She must be a saint to have put up with you all these years.
What the hell, Lisa?
Anyway, how do you feel? All prepped and ready for our exams?
Not sure. I gave it the best I've got. Still, I've got that nagging feeling I could have hit the books a little harder. I wish I was as smart as you. Back when we took the entrance exam, only Emma and Machias scored higher than you, right?
Eustace came in a little higher than me, too. Back home, I usually came in near the top in exams. I guess that goes to show that Erebonia has no shortage of smart people.
No doubt about that. Bookworms pour in here from all corners of the Empire. You said you're from Rrrrrrufus, right? Coming out on top in a city that size is still pretty impressive.
I gotta remember that pronunciation. It's not roar, it's Rrrrrrr. That O should be a U.
I suppose, though that was just at the Sunday school level. Aren't you curious about, my family and stuff?
Come on, you guys surely should have figured it out by now.
You mean the mysterious Elisa R., agent of national intrigue? Well, yeah, of course I am. But you probably have good reasons for keeping it under wraps, so I don't want to pry.
Hello, Foreplate. Welcome to the stream.
It's not that major or anything, especially compared to what you and Fee have told us about yourselves.
I've never really thought my family circumstances were a big deal, though Fee's past sure came as a surprise. I wonder now, when I look at her, what her life in a Jaeger Corps must have been like.
It seems like Instructor Sarah knows more about her past than we do. Back at the entrance ceremony, I got the impression they'd met before.
Same. Oh, speaking of weird meetings, I ran into someone kinda strange earlier.
Oh?
Yeah, I was talking to her just before you called to me.
Ah, yes, that maid lady who feels like she's gonna assassinate the principal.
A maid who knew your name? This isn't the part where it turns out she knows you because you've tried to hit on her in town before, is it?
Jeez, Lisa. Rean is not that kind of guy.
As if an upstanding guy like me could pull off the Casanova act.
Rean, you do, but you do it unintentionally.
She seemed a couple years older than us. Maybe 20 or so?
A maid in her early 20s.
Something wrong?
No, just thinking. There's no way it could really have been her. Mother keeps her far too busy to find the time to come here. Anyway, maybe the upper class dorm has a new hire starting out or something?
She is like begging them to figure out who she is.
Though that wouldn't explain how she knew your name. Maybe you're just more popular than you let on.
A very tsundere thing. Like, it's like, she's like, I'm not telling you who I am. I'm Lisa R. You still haven't figured it out? You don't want to know, do you? Ha ha ha.
If only.
$6:16 on the scene. The next day. Alright, the next thing my guide talks about is June 20th. Which is, I think, a major free day with social links. The first of 4 grueling days of midterm exams began. Persona examinations. Erebonian history. In the Middle Ages, War of the Lions was erupted by Emperor Dracul. When did the war end? Alright, you guys. It's in the AP. Yeah, I gotta go to the AP guide. I'm gonna guess July 952. Is that correct? Yes, it is.
This should be the right answer.
Mr. A wants to draw a rough colored watercolor image. What of the following style would be most appropriate? The Justin is the complicated one. It's either sketch or croquis. Oh, it is sketch. Okay. Military science. Ah, here we go. It's currently advancing the tissue box. It's not the engineer or the command or the infantry. So it's the armored. I'm guessing? Yes, that's correct. Woo! Following statements that orbit all purport to be true. Which one is not true? Although arts uses without quartz, that it's got to be that one. Let's just check. Yep, that's an easy one. Two more to go. Of the following laws elected this year, which came into force first in Heimdallr? Let's see. I think the taxation. No. The car. The car is got. I'm gonna say the cars. Yes, it's the cars. You can tell the Japanese text was shorter yet. One more question. All right, let's see what her exam is. Emergency CP. Oh, wow. Hey. Check if the person is breathing, conscious. Put these stages in the correct order. All right, so B is first. I think it's B D-A. Yeah, C has got to be the last one. BDAC. Is it BDAC? Yes! There we go. Congratulations on making it through 4 days of exams. And what do you know? It looks like the rain ended right along with them. Clearly, this is the goddess's way of rewarding you for all your hard work. I don't think that reasoning would stand up to scrutiny.
Whew, I'm totally spent.
It's over. You worked really hard, Fee.
Anyway, today's a free day, so take the chance to unwind and blow off all that pent-up exam stress. They'll post the results next Wednesday, so take it easy until then. But don't relax too much, because you got your next practical exam next Monday afternoon, too.
With all the intensive studying, I'd completely forgotten about that. You could stand to be a little more considerate with the timing of your announcement.
So, next Wednesday is when we'll know when we're going out for our next field study.
Yep, you'll be shipping out of that weekend for another exotic trip. Anyway, make the most of tomorrow, everyone. You've earned at least 1 day off. I guess I should probably attend club practice once in a while. I have an AP guide, but I tried to answer all the questions myself first before consulting the guide. Oh, and one more thing. I got some business to take care of out of town after we're all done here. I won't be back until tomorrow night, so don't, burn the door down while I'm gone or anything. Oh, hello, Pun Pundit. Welcome to the stream. Look at all these people to talk to.
I just don't like Persona 5.
I've seen the meme. I've seen the meme. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
I just don't like...
Oh, that's the real line.
Free as a bird. And they'll keep on soaring, at least until the results come back.
I sympathize, but personally, I've got a good feeling about this. How about you, Emma? How do you think you did?
Well, I don't think I did too badly, all things considered.
Just stop before you embarrass yourself.
We'll just have to wait and see what next week's results look like. Anyway, what do you think that was all about with Instructor Sarah?
Oh, you mean that whole thing about going out of town to meet someone? Going out of town? Won't be back until tomorrow night? It's almost as if...
She's going to meet her secret lover?
I knew that.
Impossible. The Empire hasn't yet turned out a man desperate enough to woo that alcoholic typhoon.
The writing is so good. God, the writing is so good.
You have a point. I can't deny she's got the looks to snare a man, but that personality and that lifestyle...
You guys are terrible. Totally agreed, though.
Ouch. Not surprised to hear that from you, though, Rean. She always seems to dump the most work on you.
Will you be helping the student council again tomorrow?
That's the plan. Heck, I'm almost looking forward to being the student council's errand boy after holding up studying for so long.
Perhaps so.
Oh, please let us know if you plan on exploring the old schoolhouse.
Yeah, I'd be glad to lend a hand this time.
I'm looking at the guide, and I don't think that's it's a thing that we're gonna have to do. Not sure. I know we have literally just one day. It's May 23rd.
thanks. Better watch out, though. I might take you up on that offer.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, looking at the wrong section. Sorry, not May, obviously, because it's, June 27th. No, God, yeah, fuck. No, June 26th. There we go. No, June 20th. Fuck me! God. Okay. I'm sure about it this time. Yes, June 20th.
Ooh, it looks like we're all up for a little exploration this time.
Yeah, they're all wanting to do it. Jeez. They want to go to Mementos.
To think of it, where did Gaius run off to?
Yeah, where is Gaius?
He mentioned the principal wanted to have a word with them. Do you think he went there?
Oh, yeah. Wonder what that was about.
I hope he hasn't gotten into trouble. I mean, I doubt he would.
I have no idea. He and Laura left early too. I was kind of hoping we could all walk back to the dorm together for once.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That sounds nice.
She must know where Fee is. Like, her and Sarah, like, know way more about Fee, it feels, than everyone else.
Hey, so this might just be my imagination, but do those two seem kind of awkward around each other to anyone else?
Really? I didn't notice that.
Really?
Yeah, same, Ellie. I was gonna say, like, did I miss something?
So you think so too?
It seems like it started around the beginning of the month.
Huh.
I wonder if something happened then. It's like they've been avoiding each other ever since.
You say that, but I did not take either as the type to dwell on petty issues or misunderstandings.
Neither did I.
We've been trying to suss out what the problem between them is, but so far, no luck.
I wonder if that's what that was all about.
Did you see something, Machias?
What happened?
Well, do you remember the day we gave our group reports on what happened during last month's field study?
Oh, was it something that happened during your field study?
We gave a truthful account, including the part where Fee used an explosive to blast open the door to my cell.
Yeah?
That's when we found out that Fee used to be in a Jaeger Corps. That really threw me for a loop, but what does that have to do with Laura?
Yeah, she and Gaius weren't even there.
Well, when that came up, I couldn't help but notice Laura had a rather unpleasant expression.
Oh, Laura has a bad history with Jaegers, I bet.
It flashed across her face for only a moment, though, so I wondered if I had just imagined it.
Makes sense. Jaegers aren't usually known for being the greatest people.
Interesting.
But even if we assume that's true, what reason would she have to be upset?
I can hardly hazard a guess.
We all have certain things we'd rather keep to ourselves. We even have a member of this very class who remains tight-lipped about her own family, after all.
Well,
Do you really have to drag me into this?
the casting as a Ben Diskin for Eustace is perfect. Seriously.
My apologies. I meant no offense. I do have my suspicions as to your lineage, however.
Really?
Ugh, you.
Now, getting angry won't accomplish anything.
Don't worry. We're not going to twist your arm into telling us. When you're ready to talk about it, we'll be ready to listen.
It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us, and I don't want that.
Welcome back, my lady.
Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Oh, it's gonna be freaking spoiled right here.
Huh?
Because that was a maid of Elise's family.
What? Sharon? It's so delightful to see you again.
Oh, hey. It's that maid I ran into the other day.
You know her?
She didn't. Mother didn't.
But of course, I was sent here at the behest of the chairman herself.
Is she gonna stay in the dorms with us?
Starting today, I will be assuming the position of caretaker for Class 7's dormitory.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh, I bet she has some other deep, dark secrets. Sharon Kruger.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, everyone. My name is Sharon Kruger.
My father's name is Freddie.
I am a servant in the employ of the Rhineford household, Lady Elisa's family. I will do all I can to be of service to you, so please keep me informed of anything you might need.
Oh, now we're actually starting chapter 3. Beyond the railways. Zoink.
Whoa!
Oh, wow. Look at these fancy breakfasts.
Simply spectacular. Just how many different types of food are there here?
This looks more than edible. I believe this is what they call an imperial breakfast.
That's right, Emma. It's a traditional Erebonian style of breakfast. I must apologize. It's taken me some time to familiarize myself with this kitchen, so my cooking has been a bit lackluster.
Come now, Sharon. Your skill is something to be praised. This is far more colorful and varied than the breakfast served in my own home.
I would compare this spread favorably with the breakfast served in the Duke's household.
Hello, Solar. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, she made all this for 8 people. Jeez.
I'm honored that you think so. I've also brewed both tea and coffee if anyone would like some.
I get the feeling Elisa is less than impressed with the meal.
No, she's just upset that like she's gonna be treated differently because everyone knows this is her maid and they at the very least know that she's a noble.
It sounds like they had a big argument yesterday.
Not a chance! I thought I'd finally gotten away from her. I'm not going to let her have her way this time.
Oh, that's her conflict
My lady, please.
with her mother. I'm gonna guess just because of oh, hello, Cello. Welcome to the stream. Cello, I mean. I'm gonna guess that she's some sort of ninja as well.
I truly don't believe the chairman sent me to keep an eye on you like that. She simply sent me so that her beloved daughter might have fewer inconveniences in her daily life.
I can take perfectly good care of myself. Thank you very much. Fine. I'll take this up with her myself then. Is she in the office at corporate today, or is she out on inspection or something?
I believe she'll be dining with the Ministry of Railways president in the capital today. After that, she'll be continuing her inspection tour, so she won't be back in Rrrrrrufus for another 5 days.
Does she ever slow down? I'm surprised she doesn't burn through a pair of shoes a week.
Why would I think that, Cello?
I'm not going to take this lying down.
It's because it's you know, it's an anime type thing. I would think, and like she looks like a young person. I don't know, just it feels like she would have a ninja maid bodyguard.
She stuck her nose into things one too many times.
Everybody can hear it.
I can't believe that R actually stood for Elisa Rhineford.
Oh, okay, so now they know the full story. Oh my god. Wow, who would have ever guessed this?
And from the sound of it, her mother's the company chairman, too.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that Elisa's mom is basically in charge of the continent's biggest industrial company. Her family's probably got more money than most of the aristocracy. I can see why she'd want to keep her family under wraps, what with all the nobles here.
Anyway, I object to everything about this. Considering how busy Mother is, I'm sure she needs your assistance far more than I do.
I knew it. You're really concerned about her, aren't you? The way you two care so much for each other deep down is one of the reasons I'm so proud to serve you.
Hello, Guffy Awards. Welcome to the stream.
That's preposterous.
Oh, my lady, I almost forgot to mention that I made plenty of your favorite apricot jam.
Ah, I love apricot jam.
Would you like me to spread some on your toast?
I love apricot jam on croissants.
Ooh, really? I mean, stop treating me like a child.
I think she's even worse at hiding it than Ellie.
Though yes, I would like some jam.
It's almost heartwarming to watch.
Yeah, it is.
Looks like Sharon's got her number.
So yeah, okay, so she does care about her mom. It doesn't seem like they have a bad relationship. That's just, Elisa is just like really, really tsundere. And she's with that way with literally everybody she cares about. It's just how she is. Members of Class 7 go about their daily routine. Meanwhile, Rean wants to check the tasks the student council has given him for the day.
Alright, how can I help TOWA today?
Old Schoolhouse Mystery 3. The final vengeance. Principal Van Dyke. I'd like the members of Class 7 to commit themselves to their noble academic pursuits. So I know studious as you all are, I can expect that anyway. So on top of that, I'd like to continue your exploration of the old schoolhouse and report your findings to me. Hello Eastvale, welcome to the stream. Born to be oval. George and Angelica, we're testing the Orbital Bike's capabilities on a highway near Trista. We're gonna have a freaking motorcycle minigame. And if you're curious, can talk to the engineering building. The Secret Admirer. Vincent. I am in need of aid. Some fair maiden has sent me several messages proclaiming her love for me. Who could blame her? I must know who she is, so some kind soul help find her and bring her to me? Or she is behind the storage building.
Hey, a request from George and Angelica. It's about the orbital bike, too. Wonder what they need my help with.
Hello, Time Skipper. Welcome to the stream.
Looks like I have to swim by the engineering club before you head to the old schoolhouse.
That's saying, yep, the schoolhouse is the last thing you do.
Well, this is the first sun I've seen in 7 days, so I might as well make use most of it. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, very first thing I can do here is, I can talk to Sharon. Okay. Take care while you're out, Mr. Master Rean. I shall be sure to keep fluffing it. I shall be sure to prepare a tremendous feast for all of you while you're away.
I'll be looking forward to it. By the way, is what happened this morning pretty indicative of how things usually are between you and Elisa? At a glance, it seemed like you were arguing, but if you paid attention, you could tell that wasn't the case.
Precisely. We have been together for quite a while now. As such, it was a relief to see that she is very much the same as she always was.
Huh. Sharon seems she knows how to handle any sort of situation. I can see why she has no trouble dealing with Elisa, at least.
Please come to me should you have any requests. I will do everything I can to accommodate your wishes. Especially since you're so close a friend to Lady Elisa.
I'll keep that in mind.
Damn, one thing I don't like about the movement is how Rean sticks like glue to every object. Like, I don't know why, like, his movement speed slows to a crawl every time Rean hits an object. Like, every time he collides with anything. Oh, thank you, Cello. I didn't see your message before, sorry. Alright. Oh, nobody's in dorms. Okay. Gonna do anything? Yep, I'm gonna talk to people around town. I'm gonna at least talk to people in town before we call it a day here. We'll do our NPC rounds for just the town itself. Kurt loves his sweets. I swear, when the war starts, something bad happens to this family, I'm gonna be so pissed.
His favorites are berry tarts, so he's always asking me to make some. How about you try your hand at making one sometime?
Oh wow, recipe right away. Oh, that's right, we can recipe. Let's see. We can reciprocate. Let's see where. No, nobody can do it. Fuck berries. Oh, we can make a savory herb tea. We can't ask anyone though? Really? 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 Come on. Hey, Crow. Crow T Robot.
Yo, how you feeling about your first midterms? Well, I think I passed at the very least. How about you? Sitting slightly above average, I think. Would have gone better if I could have gotten my hands on a list of the test questions in advance, though. Damn, I should have seen if Old Man Mick was good for it. You know, I really doubt he'd have something like that for sale. You looking for Sarah? You're not gonna be back till later. So you already know she wasn't interested? Nope. Yeah, real convincing there, Mick. About as convincing as Elisa. Got time staying around, got time to have your dorm to study. Don't get complaints just because midterms are over. Next exam can blindside you otherwise. Oh man, Euler! I spotted a maid I never seen before cleaning the streets this morning. Wonder which of the upper class students she serves. That she showed up now rather than at the beginning of the academic year strikes me as rather odd, however.
If there's one thing you need to do every day, it's make food. Which means you need to brave the elements and head out to buy ingredients every day, too.
Until you guys get refrigerators.
Doing so takes courage, to be sure. But what part of being a housewife doesn't?
From one housewife to another. Yes.
Yay! All the other new summer fashions are in stock and ready to be bought. Not only that, but there's this huge clearance sale in the spring lineup. Wait a minute. If I buy these and save them for next year, I could save myself a real bundle. I'm a genius! It's gradually getting warmer now that the rainy season is coming to an end. It's a friendly reminder that summer is fast approaching. And so it happens we have the latest summer fashions in stock. So please explore a line at your leisure. Oh, hello. Laura? Oh. Hello, Rean.
Rare to see you here by yourself. What's up?
I actually found myself rather interested in this store's wares, so I decided to browse for a while. I'm surprised at how enjoyable it's been.
Oh, cool. Okay. Wow, we got 7 social links. Yeah, let's do it.
Mind if I join you?
We'll take care of everything in the town area before we go.
Feel free. Maybe this would be a good chance to have you tell me more about the things being sold here.
Well, I don't know much about them myself.
Oh, Mishy! They have a wide variety of items here on display, most of which I'm unfamiliar with. Which leads to a question that I'd like to ask you, Rean. What sort of goods and accessories do girls my age tend to like?
What?
I ask because, well, I've noticed that there's a significant difference between myself and the other girls here. For example, I went shopping with Monica recently, only to find myself searching for equipment to keep my sword in shape.
Wow, you are literally Kyoshika, except not as goofy.
Meanwhile, Monica was fawning over cute accessories and the like. Doesn't this prove I'm rather strange?
Well, you're from different class backgrounds, for one thing. That's a difference between you already. But even amongst the other nobles, you're a little bit different.
Just as I thought. But this is of no issue. If there's something I lack, then all I need to do is take the opportunity to learn. Now tell me, which of the items here would most likely grab a girl's attention?
You know that Nico is probably going to do Holy Jumanji Sword with Laura. I can't wait for that.
Well, I mean, I'm not exactly an expert on the subject, but how about the one thing right in front of me?
Rean grabbed a cute mascot plush that was sitting on the shelf.
How about this Mishy plush? He's a pretty popular character over in Crossbell.
Fascinating. He's certainly charming, to say the least. But how about this?
Laura grabbed a strap with a blue-haired muscular man attached to it.
This Dogi character has a rather gallant look to him, doesn't he?
I'm 100% sure that most girls wouldn't have any interest in him.
Oh. This is more challenging than I had expected.
Oh, that's a character from Wise. Okay, thank you, Doris.
Rean and Laura ended up looking at an assortment of products appealing to Laura's unique tastes. In the end, though, they ended up purchasing the Mishy plush. I couldn't be more grateful for your assistance, Rean. If it weren't for you, I never would have purchased something so nice.
Not a problem.
Still, my grasp on what other girls my age like remains tenuous. Seems I have a long and harsh path ahead of me if I'm ever to truly know.
You know, you don't have to force yourself to be like everyone else. Because you aren't like everyone else. You are who you are, and that's exactly why we like you.
You've given me a lot to think about today. Let me thank you once again. I'd like for us to go shopping again if you ever have the time.
Sure, that'll be fun.
Ranku up. Ah, Ranku up! Our very first Link 3 cover. What does that do? Is she gonna block attacks for me? Yeah, watch out for Tio, Laura. She's gonna snatch that Mishi right out from under you. I don't care if she's canonically, literally. I think she's way back at the Epstein Foundation at this time in the story between Azure and Zero.
That Becky girl's a pretty good worker for her age. Ha ha ha, I like that cut of her jib. Think I'll give her a little bonus. Being able to cheer other folks up, always a good thing in my books. Becky seemed pretty disappointed by how she did in the midterms. I tried to help her study, I really did, but she wasn't having it.
Yeah, I remember that. I wonder why.
I suppose she's got the time to be completely unaware of the trouble she's in until something bad happens.
Oh, Becky is manning the shop today. Alright, there we go. We got some shopping stuff. Got some food ingredients for cooking later. Oh, no. I did not do so well in the exams. Maybe I should have listened to Hugo and studied a wee bit more. Man, I didn't expect them to be this hard. It's okay, little Scottish girl. You'll do better next time.
And finally, there's the florist and the boutique owners. Alright, compile a list of every single cute girl in Trista.
Oh, God.
I'm really jealous of how often your class gets to travel. It would be amazing if our club could travel around the Empire taking photos as we went. But given our limited budget, the best we can manage would be a trip to Heimdall.
Hey, Fee, am I gonna have a social link with you now?
What's with this stern look, Fee?
Turns out I'll be growing some flowers for the club. I need to go and get the tools.
I see. Sounds tough. Kinda rare to see you this serious about something, though.
It happens sometimes. Give her a hand? Yes, don't be an ass and leave.
Would you like me to help you out?
Sure. Have fun.
I wasn't offering to do it for you, Fee.
Oh.
Given how many types of plants there are, you got no shortage of options. Have you got an idea of what you want to raise?
Yep. Fee took out a small bag filled with seeds and showed it to Rean.
Oh, what are these?
Flower seeds. Don't know what they're called, though. Someone gave them to me when I was in the Corps. Had them ever since.
Ah. Do you know how to raise them then?
Yep. They told me how. They were kind of joking about raising them with love.
I don't know if that was a joke. My mom says the same thing about the plants she grows in our kitchen.
So does Adel. I don't know much about love, though.
Then maybe it's the right time for you to try and raise them. Man, your course sounds so different from the image I've always had in my head.
How so?
The way you tell it, they sound like one big family in a sense.
I'm guessing she wasn't with the Red Constellation. Because the Red Constellation is violent and bloodthirsty.
I always thought Jaegers were, you know, more violent and bloodthirsty, I guess. Maybe I was just being narrow-minded, though?
Can't blame you. Everyone's more concerned about the negative reputation Jaegers have than anything else. There are some people who can't even accept their existence.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Let's hurry up and buy the tools and fertilizer.
Good idea. I've never seen those seeds before, so let's ask Jane for some advice on the best way to raise them.
Rean and Free bought the tools and fertilizer they needed, after which they made their way back to the Economy's flower bed to plant the seeds. Nice floutables. Archies. That should do it. They should bloom in a few months if I raise them right.
I hope they grow up big and strong.
Me too. Oh, also, thanks for the help.
Anytime.
Rank you up. Everyone's gonna take a bullet from me. Oh, that's different. Counterattack. Oh, we got warped over here to the fucking school. Oh shit, I didn't want to go here yet. No, Fee, what did you do? This is like as far as possible. Jeez.
Okay, back where I was.
I guess the new girl's finished planting her seeds then. Don't worry. I'm sure they'll bloom into some very pretty flowers. Flowers will always respond to those who take good care of them after all. We'll start from here first. Radio station.
Oh, but radios weren't nearly as common 3 years ago as they are now. Back in Trails in the Sky. It was a real struggle when I first started Radio Trista. To build a little listenership, I used to sell radios for super cheap at bars and places like that. Man, brings back memories.
Welcome to Radio Trista, home of the ever-popular Aventime. Our listenership is through the roof with how popular Misty is. The director is, of course, overjoyed by this. I'm happy for him. Alright, time for the in and the out. Everyone's looking so cheerful now that they've finished their midterms. I think some of those smiles might be turned upside down before long, though. Results day at doors tend to do that. I'd serve them alcohol if they were of age.
Oh man, Abbott! I started listening to that new fangled radio recently. It's quite a contraption. I'll even tell you the news. Well, it was a bit more personal here. Some discussing the news and reading about the Imperial Chronicle.
Yo, you hungry? You don't want to be one of those students who gets their heat stroke or whatever right after their midterms, do you? It's a meats to beat the heats. They made me say that. Yeah, I can tell.
Right, biostat. Oh, no one's here. Okay. Thank you so much for coming. Alright, last place in the lower part of town, bookstore. Keenus.
So, how do you feel now that midterms are done with? Don't make the mistake of thinking that you don't have to study now the exams are over. I'd recommend going over your answers to see where and how you went wrong and where you may get your test back.
Oh, Imperial Chronicle issue 3. Alright, we'll read that ASAP. Oh yeah, let's see if I can cook some things. I still can't cook them? Seriously? Oh, fucking white beast flesh. Wait, why can't I cook the hearty powder? God damn it, where do you get these fucking ingredients? Alright, I can cook the tea, but it's useless because I can't cook with uses. Damn it. Alright, let's go fishing. Alright, we got 5 shots. Let's go.
What even is
An
this?
eel. That was a big one. We did talk to the flower shop lady, yes. Ah, this is an easy one.
Caught one. That's a catch.
Rainbow trout. Ah, delicious sepeth. I like this fishing way better than the fishing in the first 5 games.
Wow, this is a big one.
Oh, we got a white beast flesh. Nice.
Wow, this is a big one.
Oh, look at all that white beast flesh. No way. And now we can cook this. Now we can cook the creamy chowder. Alright, so this is either Emma or Eustace. But we can't do Jack. And this one... Hearty powder. Goddamn, where are we gonna get that? We really do owe Klein. He's a very good teacher, so Emil's always happy to have him visit. He's always there to listen to Emil's worries and give him advice, too. We'd be lost without him. Klein will be here to tutor me today. Sunday school's far too easy for me to waste my time with, so I need a tutor to keep me mentally stimulated. Though because I don't attend, all I have to do most days is sit in my room and study. Mostly.
4K, you should play too.
Sunday school is currently in session. Even the mischievous children seem to be studying hard at the moment. I hope I'm able to get along with them all soon enough. Let's see the Sunday school. Oh wow, lots of people.
The conflict between the noble and reformist factions continues to pervade every aspect of our country. And now rumors are spreading that they plan to take up arms against one another. What a sad state of affairs. I can only hope that our children won't suffer because of this.
Oh boy. Huh. I forgot what Sis asked me to get for dinner. So go ask her after Sunday school's over. Looks like we're not gonna have time to hang out with Kay today. Just seeing a book makes me want to hurl. Looks like Emil ain't showing up today either. Man, what a jerk. Because he's a bit smarter than the rest of us. He thinks it's too cool for Sunday school. Could you please be quiet, Kay? You're distracting me. Also, you got the very first question wrong. How can it be so hard for you to understand basic stuff like this? Shut up! I get to hear a story about the goddess Idios today. I love hearing stories about Idios. Oh.
You look interesting. A very unique character design here.
I know. The answer's 6. I think the fish Kitty gave me made me smarter.
Sunday school is in session today. Is there any joy greater than passing wisdom from one generation to the next? Well, now it's time for another fun day of learning. Alright, now we just have the dorms. Oh, cat!
More milk for you.
Seems happy. Maybe I'll bring her some more another time. Everyone's so busy with their clubs these days. That's perfect. I want everyone to make most of their youth.
When cats yawn, I don't know if it's cute when cats yawn. When cats yawn, their mouth opens a lot wider than you expect it to. It looks kind of weird when cats yawn. It's like their mouth suddenly gets really big, because you usually think of a cat's mouth as quite small.
Laughter, tears, nerves, romance. It's all potential material to me. All is material.
What do you mean by material, Monk? Seriously. You're starting to... What is material?
Whew. Finally done. Now I can nut out for the day. Heimdall's only 30 minutes away by train.
Maybe we'll hang out there for oh wow, that's pretty close. I didn't realize it was that close. Damn. That's like, for train rides, like, that's like a local train distance. That's like going into the city for me. Offer unique dishes.
I hear the dormitory now is his own caretaker. I also hear she's incredibly skilled and good, especially when it comes to cooking. Well, she's not going to outshine me.
Maid wars. I've heard that phrase before, Battle Prize.
I hear that one of the Reinfeld family's maids is now stationed at Class 7's dormitory.
He said to have a marvelous work ethic. I would have expected no less from a maid of such an esteemed family. As servants of highly respected families, I believe it would be enjoyable for the two of us to get to know each other.
All right. Okay, so yeah, we'll save, and I think this should be it for today. We did our rounds in town. And now we'll save in front of the school. I love this game so much, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I think next time, what I'd like to get to next time is to end next time with the exploring the Mementos old schoolhouse. I think that's what I'd like to end on next time. But yeah, we've started chapter 3. Can't wait, you guys, can't wait. Woo! Until next time, I will say so long, farewell. Off we to saying good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.